security threats. But here's the twist nobody sees coming. China might be the biggest winner in this entire chaos. Let me explain why. Tom Homan isn't playing games. He's promised to deport millions of undocumented immigrants, targeting not just criminals but families, workers, entire communities. He's talking workplace raids, mass detention centers, and using the military if necessary. Sounds tough on immigration, right? But here's what Homan and hardliners don't tell you. America's economy runs on immigrant labor. Undocumented workers make up 15% of the construction workforce, 24% of agriculture, and massive portions of hospitality and food services. Deport millions, and you don't just remove people, you collapse entire industries overnight. Farms can't harvest crops. Construction projects halt. Restaurants close. And when American businesses can't function, guess who's ready to fill the void? China. Marco Rubio talks tough on Beijing while Homan's policies hand them an economic advantage on a silver platter. Marco Rubio has spent years positioning himself as America's biggest China hawk. He wants to decouple from Beijing, strengthen American manufacturing, and win the economic competition with China. But here's the brutal irony. You can't rebuild American industry without workers. Mass deportations remove the exact labor force needed to compete with China. Who builds the factories Rubio wants? Who works the supply chains he wants to bring back from China? Immigrants, documented and undocumented, are critical to American competitiveness. China doesn't have this problem. They have 1 billion people and total control over labor. They're not deporting their workforce. They're subsidizing factories, dominating green energy production, and cornering rare earth materials while America tears itself apart over immigration. Senator Chuck Schumer sees it. He's been warning that weakening America's workforce while trying to compete with China is economic suicide. But he's drowned out by the deportation drumbeat. Beijing is watching all of this with popcorn. America is about to do to itself what China couldn't, cripple its own economy from the inside. Here's the question nobody in Washington wants to answer. What's the bigger national security threat? Undocumented immigrants picking strawberries, or losing economic supremacy to China because we deported our labor force? Homan sees immigrants as invaders. Rubio sees China as the enemy. Schumer sees the contradiction. But nobody's connecting the dots. You can't have mass deportations and beat China. You can't hollow out your workforce and rebuild American industry. It's one or the other. And right now, America is choosing the path that benefits Beijing most. China doesn't need to beat America militarily. They just need to wait while we dismantle ourselves. The greatest threat to American power might not be external. It might be our own contradictions. If this made you rethink what national security really means, subscribe now. Smash that like button.